Okay, Chase, let's see how this goes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today and participating in our little band. We're getting ready for
Let's see, I'm going to fast forward through all this stuff.
that's at the top voice. The trumpets, I want you to read the same part as the clarinets, so that they're playing the top. Alto saxophone, you would normally be playing with a horn, and the tenor clef, baritone, but we are minus them today, so you'll be carrying the middle voice out yourself, so maybe we'll play out just a little bit. Trombones, you guys are tenor voice, and you're right there in the middle, and if we had a tuba, that would be bass voice. So we're going to work with what we got today. Let's take it right from the top. I'm going to give you 1, 2, and then bum, bum, bum. We'll just come in right on through.
Okay, Chase, very detailed at the beginning, which I know is necessary often. As you look back over this, think about ways that you could condense that. There's a lot of talk. I'm looking at the time that we've spent now in the video without any playing at all. If this were to been, if this was a situation where you were in front of junior high kids or maybe even high school kids, you'll lose their attention span real quick if you talk too much. So you want to try to condense as much down as possible and get them playing as soon as you can.
1, 2.
Okay. One thing I'd like to suggest also, whenever you're conducting, take a look at, see how your hand's totally covered by the stand. I would take and push this down just a little bit and then see if you could make it flat across. That way everybody will be able to see your hands clearly as you're conducting. Good
Okay, so
cutoff.
that wasn't too bad. That was a pretty good little first read right there. Let's keep that up. Saxophone, make sure that we're draw stringing and pulling out and not squeezing in so that you're holding on to your next step, okay? And flute, we could play out just a little more. Just think of good air support and make sure that your airstream is directed the way it needs to be so that you can't miss higher notes, okay? Let's hear the top voices. So let's hear flute, trumpets, and clarinet. Just start it from the beginning.
Okay, good job breaking it down.
1, 2. Okay, I just want to do a little good housekeeping. What's the first thing we should look at when we start reading any of these? The road. What does John mean? You can tell me.
Check your key signature.
That is right. That's right. Make sure we're playing the right notes. If you're C pitch, make sure we're playing our E flat or B flat. Make sure we're not adding any notes. And make sure we're looking at our accidentals so that we don't miss that as well. Let's hear the top voice one more time.
Okay, good instruction. Just remember, just try to condense as much as we can so we can keep them playing. And the more that you are able to get in front of groups, just try to train yourself to use basically only that one hand as much as you can, and then just bring the left hand in only for instructions as far as like your dynamics or your cues. That way you don't get in the habit of mirroring all the time whenever you're conducting.
Are you comfortable playing by yourself or do you want someone to play with you?
What? Let's try it out.
Let's try it out by yourself? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get a good deep breath before we attack the books. 1, 2.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me hear you just play your very first note. Let's hear that D. There we go. Make sure we're getting good support. You're having that intensity right from the start. 1.
Yeah, good job giving them that audible breath. Whenever a lot of times when the kids can hear you breathe, that'll make them breathe more themselves.
That's pretty good. We're getting all the notes to speak and we're pretty right in rhythm. I feel like your tongue's a little dragging. What way do we use our tongue to make sure our articulation
Okay,
Make sure
good.
you're not using too much time.
Good information.
Start from the beginning again. 1, 2. I apologize. That was my fault. 1, 2. Okay. What it sounds like now is that you're using too much of your lower lip and you're starting to pinch off. Try to relax. Shake it out. Comfortable. Let's try it again. Only 1/3 of your lip should be rolled over. 1, 2. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Okay. Let me hear the top two voices together on that. So let's get this side of the group together. 1.
Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate the fact that you're breaking things down the way you are. The only thing that concerns me is, I wonder in a real school situation what would be going on that side of the room. Just kind of as you go through your plans and you're going to be working with individuals like that, make sure you address the other side that they can either be fingering through their instruments or air, you just give them something to do because these kids are really well behaved, but once you get in a high school situation or junior high situation, I know that they will be going crazy if they have to sit there that long. One thing you may want to think about is maybe doing smaller segments when you're working with the individuals like that, maybe just a few measures instead of a whole long phrase. That way you can get back to the rest of the group quicker. And just a classroom management thing. That'll save you a bunch of nightmares with the other kids going crazy. Because like our low brass, they haven't played now for quite a while.
Very good, very good. Make sure you're not fighting the instrument. Getting a lot of pressure. Your head's turned right where you are. It's like, just try to relax. Relax and feel. All right, trombones, to you guys.
Trombones.
I believe in you. You can do it, Zach. I believe in play.
Right. Okay.
And remember, if you have any questions about your slide position, you have Laura Lee right here next to you to help you out. The band is a family. We need to use our family to make us better.
Yes, family.
1.
Yeah, and of course you go through the thing with the individual parts with this low brass playing. And like I said, I think the breaking it down like that is a great idea. You get a lot accomplished, but just keep in mind when you're with high school or junior high kids, you may want to do smaller segments and then put them back together quick and then go back to breaking down, just so that they don't go crazy and you run into some classroom management things. The information you're giving out is very good. You seem like you're comfortable with woodwinds as well as brass, and that's a huge plus for you. Next time, hopefully, we get to do another conducting assignment. I'm going to get that stand down and actually get you to use a baton so I can see some of your conducting skills, okay? I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to our next assignment.